morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's early Sunday morning. I'm out for a little drive once again. It's the last Sunday before Christmas actually. It's Christmas Eve next week on the Sunday, and I've headed into Leeds. To make another video about the roads in and around the city. Today we're trying to find the Leeds Loop road. That is no longer actually a loop. It's what it says. It's a small ring road, a one-way system that went very close to the city centre, had junctions off to take you to all the different parts of the city. There's some major work taking place in City Square near the railway station, and what that means is it's no longer a loop. So I haven't been all the way around it for years, so we'll see how we do, but first we have to work our way down to the heart of the city and pick it up. It should only take about 10 minutes to drive round. It's probably maybe 2-3 miles long. We're going to join it just at the back of the town hall, and we're going to finish just at the back of the town hall. So as you can see, we're just passing by Leeds Beckett University, the Civic Hall, the seat of local government for Leeds on the left, and the Leeds General Infirmary, the hospital in front of you. When I say it only takes 10 minutes, that's assuming that not every traffic light's red. If there are, it'll probably take us about an hour. Okay, so we're just going to pick the loop up here. Here we go. Civic Hall, Junction 4. Leeds, I have to say, is the city of the eternal traffic developments. For as long as I can remember, every 5 or 10 years there are millions and millions of pounds spent on some new road scheme. This was just one of them. These were all just normal two-way roads, and somebody thought it would be a great idea to make this one-way system round the city since then everything's changed, and it's changing again now. So we no longer have a loop road. Without starting a rant about it, either through Leeds' misfortune or bad management, what it lacks is a state-of-the-art public transport system, as in trams, light rail. I think I read somewhere it's the largest city in Europe. I'm sure I'll be corrected, but the largest city in Europe without a tram network. There's bicycle lanes, there's bus lanes, there's roads where you can only go one way. They've done everything, and I'm sure the next will be congestion charges. But still, on a Sunday morning, to get from the suburbs to the centre, or on any morning, you've a tortuous journey on a packed, uncomfortable, and sometimes expensive bus, depending on where you're coming from. Regent Street, Junction 10. On the left, it's the site of the former Quarryhill Flats that I talked about in a on the left is the site of the former Quarryhill Flats that I talked about in a earlier video. It was probably one of the best examples of residential brutalist architecture that there's ever been, built in the 1930s, inspired I think by mass housing complexes in Germany, and ultimately demolished, and now it's all offices and apartments. The Leeds Playhouse is just on the left there, Leeds bus station just on the right. There was talk for many years that they'd build another railway station next to the bus station, make like an interchange, so you can get straight off the train onto a bus. As it stands, you've got about a 10-15 minute walk through the city. There we go. So all loop traffic and the waterfront. Don't get too excited, that's just down by the River Aire. I mean, to be fair, this did its job. Once you got your head round it, if you were dropping someone off, or for some reason you wanted to park in the city centre, it would get you to the part of town that you wanted to be. Leeds Minster on the left, Leeds Parish Church rebranded itself a few years ago, and this is a nice part of town. This is the Calls. This is these buildings are on the riverfront, and this was all warehouses and such like in the 19th and 20th century, and now it's all sort of apartments, flats, restaurants. already seen a sign that says the city square is closed. So it was really cool. You just cut through City Square and we'd be back at the town hall where we started. So we would literally have been a couple of minutes, 5 minutes going round the loop. But now we do have to make a little bit. City Square closed, find alternative route. And what there are, I believe, enforcement cameras, so which they're everywhere. They have things now called bus gates in Leeds, where if there's only buses and taxis allowed through, so if you drive through you get a penalty ticket, and I think it's the same with City Square, you get a penalty ticket. So we'd normally go right and we'd be back at the town hall in a few minutes. We're just passing under the railway station. Leeds railway station's built on a viaduct, and we're just about to pass underneath it. So this is the diversion, this isn't the loop, and if you were in Leeds for the first time, Lord help you. Little Neville Street over there always makes me smile. I wonder if there's a big Neville Street. To cross over the River Aire. Now, if I was to give you directions, I'd say you'd go up here, turn right, come back on yourself and turn left. But I'm kind of doubting those directions. State-of-the-art public transport system, fit for purpose, then bring in your congestion charge. Did I already mention that? Yes, in the wrong lane. Say Lord help anybody who was driving here for the first time. Blimey. So up there, turn right, come back on yourself. Turn left. Of course, the city council will blame central government, and central government will blame the city council and business people, but massive changes to a city's infrastructure are very, very expensive. But anyway, it beggars belief that this is Leeds in 2023, and it's a Sunday morning, and it's 8 o'clock. State-of-the-art public transport system, fit for purpose. And it doesn't really matter whose fault it is. It's something that the city needs. It's the viaducts that the railways built on, that the railway station's on. Just been, the diversion was like to the south of the city centre, around what was an industrial area, but again it's turning into, as you can see, apartments, plastic apartments I call them, because they've all got that sort of plastic cladding, a lot of them, haven't they? Architecturally the same as the one that went up 3 weeks earlier. So, where are we? I've not really looked, no idea. Straight on for City Square. We want in the Loop, which, no, we don't want City Square. Leeds General Infirmary, no. Yes, no. I think that road to the right there must just take you to the station parking, maybe, or is it the one? I have no idea. No idea at all. This is usually where I say what a dump, but I'm very proud of the city, but yes, I've given up on the Loop, I think. So all the loop signs are still up, but when you come from this end of town, it doesn't seem as if it's signposted at all. Let's see. And the way I was going to go up by Park Square, it doesn't seem to allow you to go that way. Oh, let's see. Sorry about this, folks, but I'm not the best driver in towns and cities anyway. You would expect I'm pretty competent in Leeds, but I mean, what a hole the centre has become. I should have gone straight on back there as if I was going to. As if I was going to City Square. Blimey. Left hand down a bit, mate. Right hand, right hand, right hand, right hand. You're gonna hit something. Oh, I see. He's not reversing. Probably I'll be doing the same in about. This is where I should have come out, and this is where I should have turned left, and that's City Square, straight ahead. And I hope, well, are we back on the loop? Does the loop exist here anymore? Have I just picked up a £100 penalty ticket? I mean, I've no idea. good idea. This was. And I am pretty much speechless. Just wondering who decided that any of this was a good idea. What have they done to my city? So I can announce, if you didn't already know it, forget the loop, it doesn't exist. There is no way to drive round Leeds near to its centre. It's impossible. Do what I always do. Park somewhere on the outskirts and walking. If you're brave, use a bus. If you live at the very few places that are served by trains, use the train. And for the rest of you, find somewhere else that's got a better public transport system, better infrastructure. Because this is like the dark ages, is this city. Apart from anything else, if you are unfortunate enough to have a family member or a friend in the LGI, and your chosen form of getting to visit your friend in the LGI is by car, you are like a third-rate citizen. Initially, you'd have a hellish, stressful journey finding the hospital, and then it'd probably cost you about £12 to park to visit the hospital. So I think at some point about half an hour ago I said it's about a 5 or 10 minute journey around the loop, but it'd be a lot longer if you were hit a lot of red traffic lights. I mean, how many traffic lights are there? And it wasn't 5 or 10 minutes. It was awful. I've done it, and I shall not in the rest of my life be venturing down to this part of Leeds in a car again. I mean, to be fair, they've finally got on board with park and rides, and there are a couple of 2 or 3 park and rides now in Leeds, which are very good. A lot cheaper than parking in the city, and they get you into the city centre in about 10 minutes. So they're okay. But it might be that they might have a reason where you needed to come in your car. Anyhow, we're back at the town hall. Sorry for the rant. We're back where we started. I'm heading out of this crazy place. Sorry for the rant. Thanks for watching. I think I might have got a penalty ticket. I'll let you know in the comments. If you did enjoy this video, or if you've got any comments about it, leave them below. Consider giving it a like. And I'm not sure you would like this kind of content, but if you do like this kind of content, or any of the other on the channel, then do consider subscribing. And if you come to Leeds on a Sunday morning, park well away from the city centre. Stand in the cold for an hour, wait for a bus. Don't go somewhere else. Until the next time, I will say cheerio.